Okay. We are on again. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Anyways, yes. So, the 16 characteristics. Michael, you were saying that about the people, our students excelling in one and then not doing well.
Yeah. Right. So just that all the students are like so different, especially like at their development processes. So like some of them could be super challenged in like one aspect, and then they're super advanced in the other. But also like just how like it was kind of like a web effect here, where like I got smaller and then I got bigger, and then it just gave more instruction on how to deal with different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like it's really hard to read, but I underline like all like the real short little phrases they had, like for the 16 characteristics, like value young adolescents. Like, I mean, that should be a given for us teachers, but it's surprising to see like teachers giving like maybe that one troublemaker, like not giving them the respect that they actually need in order to like change that behavior and respect the teacher. And like active learning, challenging curriculum, like some of those are just like given stuff. One thing that I know most teachers like don't do, at least when I was in school, was multiple learning approaches. And even in my first field, like my CT, he had like a strict schedule. Like Monday was always like introduce a new little topic or like the mini topic. Then Tuesday, Wednesday was like working on like building those skills. Thursday was review before the big test. And I would come in on Thursday, so like all I saw was just review.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have a change. And then that can get really boring over time.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely see the benefit of having like specific times for everything, but I don't think that it should be like every single day or every week it's the same thing. You know, like it's you know, it's a good thing to have, okay, this from this time to this time is math time. But it's not like from this time to this time we do math in the same way every single time, you know. And I understand that like Fridays are assessment days, but it's definitely important to keep things like various and make sure that you're holding attention, because that was definitely I agree that happened in schools a lot, and it still does all the time.
Yeah, I think there's like a fine line between like keeping like having a routine, because I think routine is good, but also you have to maintain a certain level of attention and stuff like that. And like if your routine gets so set in stone, it'll take a couple of weeks, and then the kids are already out of it. So.
Yeah, super bored. Yeah, and that's kind of like, it kind of goes along with on page 39 where it says, like, maintaining flexibility, is that, like, having interdisciplinary teams with a flexible schedule is really important, because, like, if you have the same thing all the time and the kids know what to expect every day, they're going to be like, wow, today sucks, because I know that what's going to happen today, and it's going to be the same as yesterday, and so I think that's important, like, thinking outside the box and leaving room for new things.
Another thing I liked on the page was like the 5 common elements that they were talking about. How they have the trusting and the emotional and the teamwork and all that. And I liked how they said like usually not one comes with not or like without all 5. So like you need all 5 of them to have an environment. And I liked how they put trust like and respect first, just because a lot of time if you don't like right off the bat, I feel like if you don't maintain that like respect between teacher and student or teacher and teacher, like really nothing that you can accomplish like in the long run.
Yeah, it takes a lot more work to build from the bottom than it is to like start on a good note, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, and like it said near the top of page 38, the study emphasizes like the 5 elements are synergistic, which it basically means they're mutually advantageous. So, like, you need all 5 for it to like work out and go smooth.
Yeah.
And to, one is important, but not as long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, there's no perfect way to organize a school. This is kind of like just changing off, but like just to know that there's like not a set way to like utilize all 5 of these elements, or even going back to 37 with like the 4 essential attributes and stuff. Like you can't just like copy off one other school. Like it may work for a time, but like it could eventually just like crash. Like you need to make it your own.
Yeah. And that's where it like goes forward to page 41, and it says like structure in and of itself does not guarantee an effective middle school. So it's like not just one thing guarantees that it'll be okay. So it's like this chapter is about organization, but it also says like organizing not just like how you maintain your classroom, but also like organizing how you address students, or organizing trust and the emotional well-being and all that kind of stuff. So it's not just like one thing that makes it good.
Organizing like how you treat your like coworkers and stuff like that too. Because that was one thing as a student I feel like I always picked up when like when one teacher was talking to another teacher in like a grade van or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just another thing they're watching and picking up from.
Yeah. Especially with like nowadays, just like humans in general, it's kind of bad, but like if you're sitting in a room of people and somebody just like grates you the wrong way, you're going to want to complain about it. And so a lot of the times, the first person that the teacher sees is the class full of students. So a lot of the time, the first thing that the person complains to kids is like what they're hearing and what they're seeing. So it's like, not because they're bad people or because they just have to complain, but it's like, you know, if you're having a bad day and a teacher comes in and they're like, hey, by the way, you forgot to do this, so maybe you can remember to do that next time. The second they walk out of the room, you're going to be like, well, that person's terrible. Like, that just ruined my day. You know, so it's like watching what you say, even though you might be having a bad day, you shouldn't be talking negatively about your coworkers in front of your students. But
right.
I've definitely seen that before.
The people that always get the effects of something that aren't from them, like if you're just having a bad day, something else, is always people that you spend the most amount of time with, which is inevitably your students. So,
yeah.
Well, it's not their fault. Sometimes it is, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. What's next?
Sustaining the middle of practice.
Yes, I like the structure and the outcome stuff.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I think it's talking more about, like, you need a structure, you need to start from the bottom before you can build a school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if you're like, if you have kids sitting in a group, you know, if that doesn't work, then they're going to be too loud and they're going to bother the group next to them. And then they're going to bother the group next to them. And then it's a whole class dysfunction. And then if your class is too loud, then the people next door can hear you. And so it really does like start a chain reaction. I've heard it in classrooms, like where one person, like the teacher is screaming at students and I'm sitting there going, ooh, somebody's not having a good day. Like, and I'm in the classroom next door. So yeah, it definitely affects the way that works.
And it's definitely just like a product of the environment that you make from day one. Like you right away you nip everything in the bud. Like as soon as anything surfaces, then I think that's the first step that you can have to take in order to have like that productive type of classroom.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think there's something that here's one caution part that says like changes in a school's program can evoke strong emotions from a variety of sources, and that's like falling into, if you're trying to make change in your school, make sure that you're clearing it with people. You know, in your classroom, it's not a big deal because it's like your classroom, so it doesn't matter. Among your team, like 5th grade team, whatever, not a huge deal. But whenever it comes to like making changes that affect the school, I understand what they mean by like talking to higher ups and stakeholders and stuff, but just to create harmony.
I'll be back.
No, like you just don't want to be like, I feel like sometimes you just don't want to be like a first year teacher and just walk in and want to completely flip the school right over. I mean, there's a time to know your place and know your position, but at the same time, like if you see something that you want to at least put your input in on, I don't think it's an awful thing, but with time and seniority in a school, I mean,
yeah,
you're right, one way or another.
And like, can